Welcome back, everyone. So AI has invaded all our lives, whether we like it or not. I personally don't. And with it, there's been a lot of AI slop. I'm sure you've all noticed it. Like online articles, images everywhere. It's a bunch of fake slop. And of course, it's invaded fitness content as well. And I'm seeing a lot of it. And I have a AI video here today. And we're going to go over it and see how sloppy it is. So first, let's just watch it straight through, and then we'll go back and break it down step by step. Okay. So it says lower chest workout at home. The picture shows a before and after, and the before has some weird, very, very weird, strange, saggy chest there. And apparently after doing these exercises, you're going to have this very toned, sculpted lower chest there. And it says how to remove chest fat on the bottom. And that's trash right there. You can't spot reduce fat. That's like something from the 90s that I thought died a horrible death. But apparently it's 2026 and people are still saying it. And I guess some people might believe it. But yeah, so how to remove chest fat, that's trash. That's a trash claim. You can't target fat loss. That's a complete lie. Now let's see if these exercises it's recommending to work out your lower chest at home are any good. Okay, so the first one is dips on a chair. I mean, dips on a chair are fine for home exercise for your triceps, right? It's not working your lower chest. So it's fine for a tricep exercise, not working your lower chest. Okay, second is a cobra push-up. Okay. I think the thinking they have on this one is that at the end, when you arch your back, that you're pushing downward, and they're thinking that's doing a lower angle press, that's challenging your lower chest. But if you actually try this exercise, which I did on the side, really it's just back extension and really a tricep push. You're not really in any kind of angle, getting any kind of row resistance against your lower chest. So I'll give that a no on this cobra push-up being an effective lower chest exercise. Okay, next up, we have a dip between chairs. I guess they got to call out between chairs because it's home gym. And the dip is a good exercise. The dip is a great exercise. And if performed correctly, a dip will work your lower chest. But in this AI slap animation here of this very, very stiff gentleman, they're doing a very upright posture. And if you do dips with upright posture, it's going to be mostly a tricep targeted exercise. Now, if you do it with a forward tilt, then you can make it more of a lower chest targeting exercise. So dips, yes, but not in the way this video is showing. And a trick, if you're doing dips and want to target lower chest, but you have trouble getting that forward angle, is to kind of pull your knees up. When you pull your knees up, your body's going to naturally pitch forward, and that'll give you the adequate angle to make your dips more lower chest focused. So I know I described it verbally, but I guess I would do a little demonstration to show what I was talking about. So the dip, although this is not on two chairs like in that video, so it's not as homey of an exercise, even though I am doing it at home as that video. The dip is a great exercise, and it can be a lower chest exercise, but the way the video does it is not, right? So the way the video does it is with an upright posture, like this, which is going to be much more of a tricep focused exercise. As I mentioned, if you have a forward angle, it'll put that line of resistance more against your lower chest and make it more of a lower chest focused exercise. So if you have trouble getting that forward tilt, a thing I like to use, or a trick I like to use, is to just pull my knees up. When you pull your knees up, your body's going to naturally angle forward. Right? I know I mentioned this before, but let's do a visual. So here, right, when I pull my feet forward, pull my knees up, I naturally angle forward. And now, the angle of resistance is going to line up with your lower chest a lot better. So that's how, if you're doing dips, even on chairs like that video shows at home, then tuck your knees up, it'll angle you forward, and that'll make it more of a lower chest focused exercise. Okay, next is the incline push-up. And biomechanically, this one's actually right? The angle of resistance will make it a lower chest exercise. The problem with this, though, is that because you're at an angle, your pivot point, which your feet is closer up, it's a very low resistance exercise. Usually incline push-ups are used as a progressive tool to get to doing horizontal push-ups. So if you're at a point where you already have a developed chest, or you're fine doing regular push-ups and you're trying to target your lower chest, I imagine someone who's trying to target their lower chest probably has decent overall other chest development already. Then you're probably strong enough and very competent at push-ups, and doing a incline push-up is not going to be adequate resistance. All right, usually I tell people to do that if they can't do regular push-ups, and you work your way down to do regular push-ups. So whereas biomechanically, the angle does put that resistance against the lower chest, practically the load isn't going to be adequate. I mean, theoretically, you could probably wear a weight vest. If you have some contraption to wear weight plates on your back, then you could make it a bit more challenging. Maybe that might be effective. So on this one, it's a biomechanic yes, but practical no. Unlock my phone. Let's see. Skip forward. Next exercise they're doing is a one-arm push-up. Okay, one-arm push-up. It's hard. Okay. If you can do one-arm push-up, you pretty have a pretty developed chest. I don't think you're worried about developing your lower chest, or if you are, you probably have enough knowledge about fitness to know what to do. One-arm push-up is very challenging. It's basically a push-up, but because you're doing it unilaterally, you have double the load, and it's much harder than just that, even because you have balance, right? To figure out balance and stabilization to work on. That's much more challenging than a regular push-up. But besides that, it's a great exercise. It's a very hard exercise. It is in no way a lower chest targeting exercise, right? If a regular push-up is not a lower chest targeting exercise, how is doing it on one arm a lower chest targeting exercise? Now, looping back to the incline push-up we mentioned earlier, that could be an option to do your incline push-up unilaterally, and that would make that exercise perhaps adequately challenging for a lower chest development exercise. So that was the video, and there's so much AI slop out there. I'm really tired of it. I don't know if you guys are too, but that was this video. I just wanted to break it down because I feel like there's a lot of misinformation out there, and even more so these days when people don't even have to do any kind of demos. They just get AI to put together an animation and to aggregate some info found online. A lot of these people probably don't exercise, or they don't know anything about it, or if they do, they don't care, and they just want to pump out content, and you get stuff like this. It's just aggregating various things it finds online, correct or not, practical or not, and it throws it together into this video. So that's my breakdown of this AI video of lower chest exercises. Hopefully you found it informative and helpful. Hopefully you learned something. If so, please like, subscribe. That'd be great. If you could share it with someone, that would be amazing. I'm obviously not AI. I'm just a real person trying to help regular people like you and me get in shape from home. Right? Cut through all the nonsense and lies and BS online that's just trying to get you to watch your stuff and get you to keep on clicking with various novel things or AI slop. So check out my channel, subscribe. That'd be amazing. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.